Hey Capricorn, I hope you're all doing well. It's going to be a July general reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. We're going to see what challenges are coming up for you in the month of July. Check out your other placements. This can be for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, of course, if that applies. And if it doesn't apply, don't get hung up. Check out another reading. You've got intent, security. Say who else had intent. I want to say Leo. Could be dealing with the Leo. Walking away. Waste. And one more. These come on together. Home and fulfillment. Someone else had these exact two cards together like this too. Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius placements. You could be on the cusp of Sagittarius here. I want to say for you, Capricorn, this is an energy of wanting to bring security and stability to a domestic situation. You know, having intentions to do that, but like perhaps them being misunderstood in some way, like someone misunderstanding your intentions when what you're intending is to keep people safe, but it might be like creating more of a difficult situation than what you're intending to. Like with this waste card here, it's like you're trying to cut the fat. You're trying to cut out waste in your environment here, in your life here. You're trying to, for a lot of you, trying to create an environment of peace and stability, like in your home front, whatever that means to you. Excuse me, whether it's your relationship, your family, wherever you dwell. I think you're realizing that there's a lot of waste that needs to be dealt with here. That you may have to, for some of you, walk away from a literal person, but it's more of like walking away from any energies that aren't necessary. Like it's a really specific kind of intention that you have here. Okay, let's clarify some of this. Okay, you've got the Hierophant here. Yeah, with intent. There's something that's very, it's I want to say it's holy to you. It's very significant to you how you proceed with your intentions, towards the people that you're responsible to, is what I want to say, Capricorn. That it's a responsibility that you don't take lightly. Like you don't work with frivolity in that aspect. And you've got the Six of Wands here. It's something that you take a lot of pride in. How you proceed in your life, what your intentions are set upon here. And you have the Nine of Wands, which I think in this aspect, it's like you're willing to defend yourself. You're willing to defend your family. You're willing to stand up for what your purpose is and what your intentions are. But I'm getting more of a vibe of like, there's somebody that has made you feel really insecure about your position in something, about something that you take really seriously, or at least this is what's coming up in the month of July. That you may be dealing with, a defiant energy of somebody that is making you feel a little bit insecure or paranoid about some stability, some area that you either used to feel really confident in, or you do feel confident in, an area where you get a lot of recognition. Somebody may be trying to take you down a peg for something that you get a lot of attention for, because you do it with an authority. You do it with I just want to say like a holiness about you almost. here. And we got, this wanted to come out right away with security. You've got the 10 of the 10 of Swords here. So yeah, it's almost like there's almost like an energy of somebody that you know, that wants to see you kind of ruin something for yourself here. But it's also like this protective energy that, you know, for some of you, you're willing to take a, you know, a bullet for your family. Like you're willing to take, you're willing to go down for the people that you love. Like you're willing to do that. Like you're willing to be, you know, to be the sacrifice. You'd give your life for the people that you love and to keep them safe. And so anybody that's coming in here with bad intentions or to threaten that, you know, you're willing to stand up for that. Yeah, you've got the World here. It's a significant thing for you at this time, Capricorn, because you have this 10 of Swords, but you also have this World here. And it's the meaning behind this card that we're clarifying. The security card has to do with beginnings, beginning of prosperity and sexual successful ventures, a sense of security developing in things. So perhaps you're coming out of a period where you felt betrayed, where you felt ruined in some capacity, where maybe you felt like you took the blows for everybody, where you know, you went to battle for things and you sacrificed yourself in some way, and you're coming out of that period into a new cycle where you're going to be able to feel safe. You're not going to feel like somebody's about to stab you in the back. You're not going to feel like you have to watch your back here. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're coming into some new truth about, for some of you, the past, for some of you, a new truth about the future, about how you want to proceed forward in the future. But it's a victory of some sorts. It's a divine truth about your purpose in life, about the challenges of your life and how you've gone through them for a lot of you. And that your intentions, what your intentions have been, and what your intentions are going forward, and not allowing anybody to make you feel like, you know, feel threatened or insecure again. Let's clarify walking away. There's absolutely a brand new start for you here, Capricorn, where you're going to be able to feel secure and prosperous and safe in whatever you're doing. This period of ruin is over. Walking away, you've got the Hanged Man here. And you've got the 3 of Swords. So something that you've had to give up. And look, this isn't special to any sign in particular. This is what happens when we have to walk away from something. There is a period of mourning there. You know, obviously some things we walk away from when we're like good riddance and we've never felt better. But a lot of times if it was something that we were emotionally involved in or attached to, there comes with it a period of mourning. And if we don't go through that period of mourning, it just comes to surface later on. So perhaps that's what's going to be happening for you in the month of July, Capricorn. If I already said this, I apologize, because I've been trying to say it in every reading. And I apologize if you can hear the dogs. That you need to check out the Saturn retrogrades and the Venus retrogrades and how they're affecting you and impacting you, because so much energy in July has to do with, and perhaps the months afterwards too, I don't know, has to do with re-evaluating, re-emerging, reoccurring things from before. So things we haven't dealt with coming back around. And that's what I see with this here for you. It's like, you may have walked away from something in the past, but perhaps you didn't actually mourn it. You didn't really deal sufficiently with the fallout of that or how you felt about it. And it's been keeping you stuck and hung up for quite a little while here. You might have made a lot of sacrifices in the past for good cause, with good intentions here. But you walked away from something, or you had to walk away from something. You had to start over somewhere in your life, Capricorn, and you didn't properly mourn that situation. You didn't properly mourn how much you sacrificed for whatever that was that you had to walk away from. And you may be having to focus on that in the month of July to keep from repeating that cycle. because you're definitely in danger of having to repeat cycles if you're not confronting the truth about things here. Yeah, you got the 9 of Pentacles. This could be something that you were doing that, you know, maybe was affecting your health in a bad way. For some of you, this is in July, you need to walk away from something that's affecting your health in a negative way. It's keeping you in a state of ill health, keeping you hung up in some way. And it might be hard to do. Like, it might be something you really like doing. But that's just for some of you. For the rest of you here, you walked away from something. You didn't deal with how much you sacrificed, and maybe it cost you a lot. It cost you a lot of what you had. Or if you can complete this mourning process that you need to go through and what you sacrificed, recognize that you sacrificed this or you walked away from this because you were going into something better, because you were going to become a better person, because you were going to become a successful person, where perhaps in the past you were indulging in things that were not helping you to be successful. Wasteful, you know? Let's clarify waste. Yeah, you've got the Ace of Wands here and you've got the Four of Wands here. So awesome. You know, you are literally cutting the fat. You're cutting out the waste in your life. You know where your passions lie. Like I said, for a lot of you, your passions lie with your family. They lie within the foundation of your tribe, your group, your family, your children, your spouse, whoever that is. Your passions lie with that, and you are fine-tuning that. You are specifying that. You're not messing around with anything else that's going to waste your time or waste your passions. You know where that lies for you. You know where your honor comes from for a lot of you, and you are not going to mess around with anything else that is that wastes your time. That you're walking away from anything that keeps you stuck, that keeps you in pain, frankly. Because you're inspired. For a lot of you, you're going to be inspired in a new way by a new situation that's going to bring you honor. But you're going to be firm. And you've got these two aces here, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And that's amazing, you know, for this month here, because there is so much energy of things circling back around. And you do have cycles here. You do have things closing out. You do have things on the verge of closing out. But you have these new beginnings here, Capricorn. You have this solid truth and this solid passion and a new start here. It's really cool. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So something that you have dreamed of before. Yeah, something, for some of you, something you thought you could only dream of in the past, that you could only fantasize about in the past, is coming to be materialized because you're going to put in the work to cut out things that are a waste. And for some of you, it's health related. It's cutting out things that waste you away health wise. Foods you shouldn't be eating, habits you shouldn't be indulging in, you know, things like that. For some of you, you know, drugs and alcohol that you shouldn't be partaking in, but you're cutting that out. Okay, let's move on to home and fulfillment. I honestly don't see a lot of challenges for you here, Capricorn. I see you guys putting in the work that you are supposed to put into to move through these cycles. So you've got this Five of Cups here, this warrior woman. She's come out for quite a few people today. So you'd have somebody on the home front. This person, they may have good intentions with what they're doing, but you might feel like they take things a little bit too seriously. That's not for everybody, but that's for some of you. This could be a mother figure. This could be a sibling. It could be, you know, a wife, girlfriend. This could be a male energy as well. But there's somebody here on the home front who takes things really, really seriously. You know, it's like somebody who really needs things to be like a certain way to feel content. I don't know. And for some of you, like I said, it's a feeling of defending, you know, what's yours and defending your home. So you have a Chief of Shields here. This is the King of Pentacles. This is good Capricorn energy. We like that. You know, it's good to see that come out in this reading with home and fulfillment. It looks like a lot of you just being really aligned and really connected with who you are. Yeah, get the star here. Aquarius energy, could be Capricorn, Aquarius cusp here. You're on your path, Capricorn. Like, I really just see that you guys know what to do here and you're doing it. You're solid in what you know here. You're solid in what needs to be left behind and what needs to be ended and how you need to get security. There's such a feeling of, I keep wanting to say the word holiness. So maybe for some of you, you like that word or it means something to you. But I realize that not for everybody it does. But there's such a feeling of like divine, like solidarity in what you're doing here. That you have really come to this grounded energy of knowing what you need to walk away from, what you need to get rid of that's wasteful, and where you're going on your path here. Like this sort of healing energy here, this sort of being solid in your path with this. I love this king in this deck here with home and fulfillment. Like I said, you might have somebody, the only thing I see is you might have somebody here that's a little overzealous. Some of you have someone here who's a little overzealous on the home front. Maybe they're like, it's like well, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I can't do this, or just because you're the man doesn't mean you can't help with this. Like it's kind of like that. You may have somebody here like that, but they seem a little bit, it doesn't seem significant, to be honest with you. Just a little side note there. So let's get a couple closing messages for you here, Capricorn. And like I said, July looks like there's a little bit of reflecting that needs to be done, but you already know what to do. You know what to do with your health. You know what to do with your emotional health. You've got the Six of Pentacles here. It seems like it's going to be a month of really giving and receiving, you know, of being able to help your loved ones, of, you know, feeling like you have people around you that are helpful. Yeah, because you've walking away, Eight of Cups here. You've walked away from anything that's not helpful to you. Walked away from anything that's not willing to give you equal, you know, reciprocity here. And it's painful. You know, you sacrificed a lot. I think you have, Capricorn. But you did it for your health and for your prosperity. Yeah, you've got the Nine of Wands here. So again, there could be somebody in your energy this next month that maybe still wants you to feel a little insecure about your position and about what you're doing. That may still want you to feel like you need to defend yourself a little bit here. You've got the Page of Cups. So this could have to do with the child for some of you. But it could also have to do with just an immature energy that you may still struggle a little bit with being confident in your maturity for some of you. This could be where your insecurity is coming from. For some of you, you may still feel like you're a little bit emotionally, not immature, but maybe not where you want to be at emotionally to accomplish these things that you want to accomplish. Let's get one more card here. See if we're on track with this Page of Cups. Yeah. It's coming out of a you're able to handle whatever life throws at you, Capricorn. You need to not feel insecure about that. You need to tap into, for some of you, tap into the innocence of yourself a little bit more here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So have faith in your skills. Have faith in your ability to walk through any upheavals that might happen here. Because like I said, for For some of you, there's a really mild energy, and maybe it's this person here at home or someone on the domestic scene that's a little bit too much, maybe a little bit as aggressive here. There's maybe someone in your energy here that wants you to feel a little insecure, that there may be somebody here that is a little bit emotionally immature and explosive. That may be something that you have to keep an eye out for in the month of July. But you are walking away from anything that's not an equal give and take. And maybe it's this person you're also walking away from. But there's somebody here whose emotions are very immature and they're a little bit explosive. So if that's you, that's something you still need to work on. But I see it here as somebody that keeps you a little bit defensive and defiant because they may be just that emotionally immature. And it may be somebody that you deal with at work, or it may be somebody you have to cooperate with on a frequent basis. Let me see. Could be it could be a Queen of Pentacles here. So I don't know if I'm talking to masculine or feminine energy. You have counterparts here. You've got solidarity here. Like I said, I don't see any huge challenges. I see you knowing what to do, what to walk away from, what not to be wasteful with. You seems like you know how to handle this person, whoever they are, if they're a little bit emotionally volatile and immature. It seems you know how to cooperate with them, and you know how to be solid and stable on your own here. So anyway, thanks for watching, Capricorn. I would love it if you'd subscribe. If not, check out some of your other placements, and I hope to see you guys again in another video. Bye-bye.